Well, the country's first coronavirus case was uncovered in KwaZulu-Natal. As it stands, there are 12 people who have tested positive in KZN. The latest case is of a Richards Bay mother and child. The school that the grade R attends has been on lockdown after 17 pupils in the child's class began showing symptoms of infection. ENC reporter Mawande Keswa is in the capital of KZN, Pietermaritzburg, Mgungundlovu, and tracking the developments there. Mawande, very good morning to you. What's the latest you can tell us about KZN regarding COVID-19?
Good morning, Brad Dan. Well, there are talks of other possible cases that have arisen from other schools within the province, but those are unverified as far as the NICD is concerned. But now we'll speak to the MEC for Education in the province, Kwazi Mshengu, just to give us more information about what he knows. MEC, we thank you for your time. There was the case of the Richards Bay pupil. At this point in time, what can you tell us about that case and others that are linked to schools in the province?
Well, what we can tell you about the case of Richards Bay Primary School is that now it is in the hands of the NICD as well as the Department of Health. Yesterday, we got information that the principal had received a call from a private doctor who had tested the mother as well as the grade R learner, and then confirmed that they had tested positive for coronavirus. And probably because the information between the doctor, the principal, and the family was not properly managed, it then went out in a manner that was not controlled. And there were also indications that the other colleagues for the grade R learner who had tested positive were also showing some signs that are said to be related to the coronavirus. We then instructed the school to lock down and then requested Department of Health as well as the NICD to go to the school to take charge of the control, which they actually did. It then appeared that the results are from the private lab, and the NICD was then reluctant to confirm that until they also proceed with their processes. You will also remember that I think it was in Free State where a case of coronavirus was confirmed after being tested by a private lab, but later on it appeared that it was not the case. So the NICD requested that they run their processes so that they can speak with authority on the matter. So as we speak, this school is closed. We closed it yesterday because anyway we are now under the disaster period as declared by the president. All the learners, the grade learners, were screened by the NICD, and they said they can only test them once they confirm if the other one has actually indeed tested positive. So we are currently waiting for the result and confirmation by the NICD. There are also rumors about other schools which we have referred to the Department of Health as well as NICD.
And today is the last day of schools as pronounced by the president. How will you be using this time in the wake of the coronavirus outbreak and how it's already started to affect some of the schools in the province?
It's really going to affect us severely, although there are recovery plans that were announced by the minister yesterday, like cutting down on June holidays as well as September holidays. But the impact will still be severe. We have constituted some kind of a crisis committee in the department. As we are speaking, we are locked inside here to try and find other better ways of mitigating against the impact. One of them is actually focused on grade 12 learners, particularly those that are progressed or that were progressed from grade 11. We had actually planned the boot camps or the classes that over the holiday classes over the period, and now we need to either restructure them or cancel them totally. So from this meeting, we'll then be consulting with the national whether they can allow us to restructure them into small groupings, or they will call for us to cancel them totally, because in our view, those learners who were progressed are the ones that are at risk in terms of the metric outcomes at the end of the year. If they lose any space, the impact will be felt severely at the end of the year. That is why we're saying, in spite of all these things, can't we find other better ways to manage and mitigate against the impact?
Since you're on you're speaking about metrics, The last time we spoke, the province had done extremely well, and we spoke of a possible targets that you have. Have you set the target, and if so, what is it?
Well, we have not set the target, except obviously to say we're not going to go down from 81%. We're aiming high again. Obviously, all our districts, we're expecting them to perform above 80%. We have finalized the academic improvement plan as a province, which is tailor-made to also talk to the conditions of districts. We have also directed all our officials to adopt the schools, particularly those that did not do well, so that there is sufficient support that is given. So there is a comprehensive plan for us to improve from 81.3% that we got last year. All I can say is that we are not working to get anything less than that. So it's 81 and above.
Thank you very much for your time there, speaking to the KZN MEC for Education, Kwazi Mshengu.
Thank you very much, Mawande Keswa there in Pietermaritzburg. Now, the